Also with marriage, I think I had this fairy tale thought like, oh no, he's gonna walk into my life.
You remember on Cinderella when when the fairy godmother came and was like da to Brandy, and she just had this swirl of sparkle around her. That's what she thought marriage was. As soon as she said I do, it was a swirl of sparkle. And
listen,
boom.
I'm a big Disney fan. Like that, those are some of my favorite movies. And I honestly thought like I fell victim to the fairy tale,
just like
marriage.
A lot of women.
Oh yeah, just like a lot of women, and a lot of people looking at, like, just to tie in Ken and De'Ara, like they're looking at their relationship and saying, oh, this is a healthy relationship, this is a good relationship. Just because he cheated does not mean they don't have a good relationship. It means shit happens. I mean, in everybody's relationship, it happens. It might not happen as severe as others, but those things happen. And that's just, I mean, that's just what it is. And that was a pill I had to swallow. Like, okay.
I mean, but at the same time, she didn't have to.
Right.
I mean, all that stuff is a choice.
Very true. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. I chose to, on that day, even when it didn't feel like love at that moment. Love is an action word. So love is what you do and what you choose to do. I chose at that moment to say, okay, 1, I choose to forgive him. 2, I choose to love him. And then 3, the hardest one is I choose not to bring it up. Like in arguments, in future fights, in retaliation. I choose to leave it alone and drop it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because I saw, I didn't really, I was about to say, I saw the potential that we had. I didn't too much see the potential at that moment, but I knew that he was the man that God had sent. So.
And mind you, I didn't say that. That's not saying we did it by ourselves. We went to counseling too.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Definitely.
we
definitely went to counseling too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, I still need some counseling sessions, just to put that out there. Not for what we dealt with in the past, but just like different insecurities and different feelings of loneliness, and just making decisions based off of emotions. That is me to the fullest. So I guess my one advice to people who are watching this, who are watching Ken and De'Ara's relationship, who have a relationship of their own, or who are single, make sure you work on you before you come into a marriage, because it will cause more damage than good if you try to work on it while you're married.
So my advice is gonna be mad cliche, but it's what works for me. I would say you have to really dig into the word, and it's like, and I'm still trying to figure out how to read the Bible correctly. When you read the Bible, it feeds your spirit. Me, I be reading the Bible, I don't even be knowing what is going on. I don't know who these people name, why their mama name them that. But I'm know like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be reading it. It's feeding my spirit somehow. Something unconsciously is sticking to my spirit. And what I wanted to stick to my spirit was that Corinthians 12:13. And I read that every day. Because I know if I figure out how to love correctly, then everything will kind of like fall in place. This is not saying you should stay in these relationships if you're being cheated on.
Correct.
That means like get in the word, pray, and if you don't do anything, read your word.
Yeah.
Praying is cool. Praying is good to go along with reading, but your word would give you a guideline of what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not even know where to start. I would just type in how I'm feeling on Google.
Yeah. What does the Bible
scripture.
say about
Yeah.
this? Or
Right.
what does the Bible say about,
And they'll give you a bunch of different stories, a bunch of different
Mhm.
scriptures and whatnot.
Yeah, I agree. We just wanted to come and just share our story. The moral is like Ken and De'Ara, like I just hope they can move forward from this, even though he did what he did. And as us viewers watching, I don't feel like we should bash her if she decides to stay. I don't think we should bash him if she decides to leave. They are human, just like everybody else.
And just like everybody else on YouTube and stuff, you don't know what's really going on in their lives.
Very true.
I'm sure I know none of y'all knew about this stuff.
Yeah. We spilled a whole bunch of tea. We tired. But yeah.
Say bye, Chris.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he's sleepy. Wave.
Poor baby.
Say bye.
Okay. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
All right.